Well, no guys, welcome back to the Multimax channel. So you are watching UI UX design course, episode 4, and I am Ryan Gilbert. You are a UI UX coach. So today we are going to see an interesting topic, and this session is going to finish as soon as possible. Not like the previous video. So guys, if you haven't watched the episode 1, 2, and 3, just go and watch it so that you can get a clear idea about UI UX design course. So guys, this is about UI UX laws and human psychology. So mostly you will see more about UX laws as because human psychology we already seen. Okay. So guys, you might thinking designing an app is only about colors, buttons and fonts. But actually, a good design is about understanding how people think and behave. The apps we use every day like Amazon, Spotify, Google, Instagram, LinkedIn and Netflix, all these use UX designs to make their products easier and more enjoyable to use. So you have seen more apps like Instagram, Facebook. So you might think you're designing you might think buttons and icons are the most important thing in an app, but it's not really true. Our design is the one which decides our app scalability and everything output. So by the end of this lesson, you will understand why users click certain buttons, how they make decisions, and how we can design better experience for the people. Okay. So the slide 1. Okay, next slide. Yeah. What are UX laws is the thing here. So UX laws are psychological principle, guys. First of all, it's a psychological principle that helps designers create products. Users understand instantly without thinking too hard. So it's the thing, it explains like, so UX laws is nothing but it's a psychological principle. So what are the next things the human will decide in the next time? Like that kind of things or comes under UX laws. So next, if I scold somebody, what will their reaction will be? So that can be easily predicted, right? So a man was walking on the road and I suddenly go and scold him means what was his next move? That can be easily predictable, right? By seeing his facial expression or something. So first day this will happen. Second day, so I go on scold him means second day I can predict 90% because same like yesterday. He will today also react like that we can think, right? Or more harshly like that we can think. So that are the things that the psychology of the humans can really decide very easily using UX laws. So that's the thing given in the definition, and here you can see like the psychology based. Yeah. The goal is simple first. We want users to use our app without feeling confused. Good UX helps users find things faster, makes fewer mistakes, feel comfortable using the product. So get another lot present here, but I was just telling so that you can get a more idea. Okay, think about Google, okay? So when you open Google, you only see a search bar, not see only a search bar what present in the Google. So if I go over to Google Chrome, you can see only the search bar. That's the thing. That's only the Google UI looks like, making it simple but more accurate and more persistent. That's the thing. Okay, this is because the UI looks so simple. Okay, want to be faster interactions. Yeah. If I type in Google, I want it Google Chrome itself. So that may be two search bars, right? So first search bar is nothing. We can type by anything. If I tell about UX laws, it will give the same thing I type in that below center heading in search bar also. That will also give the same output. That's the thing. Okay, so next to pass and that's high engagement. Yeah, Google kind of apps are using more clickbait. Actually, you know, right? Windows means Microsoft Edge. Oh, Android means Chrome. But yet still, people are choosing, Windows users are also choosing Google Chrome. That's the reason. Higher engagement. Because of its UL. Okay, next to prove or at stake. Yeah, examples you can see. These types of companies are, these kinds of apps, companies' apps are more accurate and more persistent. That's the thing given. That's the thing given. Get like Amazon, Google, Spotify, Instagram, and all of this. Okay, so next to say, 4 categories of UX laws. Okay, UX laws are divided into 4 categories. First of all, UX laws are divided into 4 categories. So UX laws means what I have already said. So they are types. Okay, so first is use tricks. Okay. Okay, these are rules based on experience. Okay, nothing. It's nothing. History says nothing, but these are laws or rules. They are rules based on experience. Learn from the experience or to reduce. Yeah, they can like machine learning. It learns from the experience and reduce the errors. these are rules based on the experience. Okay, that's a clear definition. Second is that what you need to bias. Okay, this is how our brain naturally thinks. Okay, understand human thinking pattern. That means this is how our brain naturally thinks. That's the thing. And next is the design principle. Okay, follow universal design rules. That means these are universal rules. Okay, that make interfaces easier to use. They are universal rules. Just listen, they are universal rules that makes an interface easier to use. Okay, so next is the gestalt principles. Okay, gestalt principles means move visual information effectively. So that means this explains how humans visually group information. Okay, so these are the things you can see here. And apart from this, I will explain more clearly because I need so fast you can't understand what it is because the definitions are boomerangs than that statistics. So okay, wait, I will tell. Let's check here what is given. UX large concept of 4 main categories. Okay, there are 4 types. That's the thing given here. And together they cover how users think, perceive visuals and interact with the digital product. So these 4 things are decided, and these 4 things cover how the humans think. First of all, next, perceive visuals and interact with the digital products. So these kinds of things are covered with these 4 types. That's the thing given here. And you can see next is wait. Let's give you a second. Okay. First check. Hysteric clock hysteresis. Alright. So I will give the practical I will tell more clearly so that you can clear idea. The time to accurate the target is a function of the definition to and size the target. So then I don't know, I will get some notes from my IIT books. So that's in IIT book what the definition given is. I will tell other time. If you want, take a notepad and just write it. Okay. The time to acquire a target is a function of the distance to and size of the target. So nothing can't be understood, right? Yeah, this is IIT. Not easy understand. Okay. Example, button placements in apps, not in daily event. So, according to my words, according to my understanding, I'll tell you. So, actually, according to my understanding, and their example is, so if you are going to reach the target needs, the target, if you are going to reach the target, like, so now I want to go and eat ice cream. That's my, now, my short-time goal is that I'm like, and my long-time goal is like, I want to be a best UX designer. That's my long-time goal. So my short-time goal is easily achievable. If I get from this office and go to ice cream parlor and if I give money, they will give ice cream. That's the thing. It's very simple. But if I want to be the best UX designer in this countries, I have to do more practices. I have to do more designs. I have to update my apps. That's nothing but Behance app. I have to upload more things in Behance app. That's like more things I have to do, right? So based on my goal, the target, the distance and the size, by the distance and the size, my target can be easily achieved. That's the thing. Based on the distance and the size, the target can be easily achieved. That's the thing. Okay. So cognitive bias. Okay, that makes so from this example, I will give you another example. Amazon product page. So in the Amazon page, product page, consumers data or the mouse. Okay, so that you can see means add to cart by now. That's the thing more attractive or next to that image. Next to that product in that image. So first of all, if you're able to product page in Amazon, the first thing attractive is that product. Next is more attractive is but add to cart and buy because they both are given in attractive colors like yellow. That's the thing here. Okay, so next. So I think you get a clear idea about this. Okay, so next slide I want. Let's start with Fitzla. Okay, Fitzla says the bigger and okay. So first I will tell you this. Okay, the time to reach a target depends on its size and distance. Larger, closer buttons are faster and easy to tap. I have told, right? That's the thing. So hysteresis best example is Fitzla. That's the thing. So I already told him before slide very clearly about that the thing based on our target, the size and the distance can be decided. Sorry, based on the size and distance, the target can be easily decided. Okay, so you can see right by now garden are very easy in a very attractive in that image. Okay, so I will tell. The bigger and closer a button is, the easier it is easy to click. So in that image, there may be wish list, share button, no kind of buttons are present in that Amazon product page. The buy now and add to cart is more bigger compared to that wish list or share button. Okay, So next, think about the Amazon. That's the thing. Yeah. So whatever you design an app, important actions should be large and easy to reach. Okay. So real life example means that this mobile dining method. I will tell another one example. Okay. Imagine booking movie tickets. Okay. Bad design, how it looks means the confirm button is very small and the place at the top corner. Okay. That's the thing. If the confirm button is very small and it was placed here, so it looks like wait. Looks like it was present. So we can't easily see, right? So if it is present here, like this weekly present means only we can see. So in this image you can see Multimax channel logo that was present here, right? So that's the thing. If it was present big and the attractive colors only, then only we can see. Okay, so next slide I will want. That's the fixed very understandable I think so. Okay, next is the growing gradient effect. Growing gradient effect is not. It's very boosters becomes more motivated as they get closer to the goal, showing progress keep them engaged. Okay. Leave these things about. So first of all, tell me one thing. What the words using GitHub? On GitHub, upstore, unstop, who are the guys using? Just command below, okay? In Swiggy, Duolingo that are basic. Just tell me who are the guys using GitHub unstop. Just command below. So in GitHub, unstop or LinkedIn or even Insta, you can see one thing. So if you go to your activity and the scene in GitHub, you can see means there will be small green thing, box. That's the thing. How much day you have been using that thing to say how much days, how much time you have been using that. So that's the thing. So imagine 356 days I was using the GitHub and in my activity the box is cleaning. So I feel something like, wow, I was using that app every day. So if I go to interview and if I tell to them that, they will be like, oh, this guy is more interesting, like that they will think. So if you are feeling the government app or a government state or anything or anything, if you are building that, you can see means very well, that will be option. Something that like this will be on it. 1, 2, 3. So this here giving you that like means this was 1 and this was 2 and this was 3. So it will tell like first step I have completed, second step I have completed, and then I was in third step. That means it means that I have completed first step, second step also completed, so third step only. After completing this, I can do this with that, like that you may get an idea. So these kinds of things as an opinion, easy definition was given. So if you are going to reach the goal, okay, so want to get we work in this exams, design for school exams, you are thinking like you will completed 5 episodes, 5 videos in this playlist, and you may feel like you don't know how much I have completed, but I was watching the video, so whether I have an idea about UX and design course like that you feel. So that time, when we keep more steps like this, first step you are completed, second step you have completed, third step only having, like that we don't means you make it okay. I have an idea about UX design, like that you get an idea. That's the thing is that gradient effect. So yeah, that's the thing in the gradient effects. And clear definition is people become more motivated when they can see their tasks. Humans love seeing their process. Actually, that's a real truth. Humans love seeing their process. For example, LinkedIn profile completion. Okay, so yeah, that's the great example. If you see 80% completed, you will naturally want to finish the remaining 20%. Yeah, that's the real truth. 80% that have completed, just the 20% only. So I will finish and go. Like that you may get an idea. So that's the thing given you. And the next you can see means the same thing happens in Swiggy order tracking and Amazon delivery tracking. You can see right. And Swiggy order tracking, you can see which back order was coming, and in Swiggy delivery tracking also same like that. Okay, Just an example. Imagine coffee standing out on coffee without the progress bar. So may stop. So there are around 10 steps of you. 10 steps means name, department there, you address the phone number, let's take more. So around the 6 steps you have completed, another 4 only having. I was telling 6 steps completed, but that no displayed 6 steps completed, nothing to display. Then you may get frustrated, right? That's the thing happens. User may stop with the user progress. The user will not stay motivated. So if there is a progress bar and it tends like 92% completed, then there is 8%, right? So you may think after I completion, I can leave this process, like that you may get an idea. So this increases completion rates. Okay. Okay. Next is Occam. Okay. So keep it simple. That's the slogan. Leave this slime, guys. Firstly, listen to me. Among multiple solutions, choose the simplest one. Do not make users think too much. Google is a perfect example. So instead of only buttons, they show only the search bar. Search designs. Okay. So, and I will tell you, among multiple solutions, choose the simplest one. Okay. So, in this image itself, you can see. A minute on it. So, listen to me clearly. Among multiple solutions, choose the best one. That's the thing given. Okay. Here you can see multiple solution exists. Choose the simplest one that I'm okay. Before, clutter home page with the overwhelming buttons and links. Okay, so without more options like this person, they can't able to find them. But if it was simple, it is very easy. Clean a Google page with a single logo set. Okay, Google homepage, one logo, one search bar, zero confusion. ATM interface, simple steps, cleaner options, no overable. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. So, I will explain this. 15 options in one screen in ATM interface. Like, more options equals solving online banking, balance checking, balance change, ATM number currency. And like that, more options present means it's very musical. So, 3 options like to cash withdrawal, check balance, deposit money. These 3 means gives us very easy understand side. That's the thing. Okay, next example in below. Postel law. Okay. Postel law says be flexible with what users input. Do not push in users for small mistakes. For example, Google search. People can type for instead of UI UX, they can type like UIE UX. That like that they can type means Google still understand. And the Google system helps users instead of blocking them. Right? So now come see. Be liberal in what you accept from users. Do not push them for sensitive mistakes. And variations gracefully. That's the thing. Be liberal in what you accept from users. Don't push them for small mistakes. Okay? Google search. Accept UI UX. You can search. And even you can search this dates also. And if you search these 3, the same output will be given. If you want, you can check it out. Email forms. Uppercase, lowercase, and extra spaces without throwing F's. Right? Okay. Key takeaway. Validate intelligibility, reduce friction, not users. Okay. So, I will tell about this now. Next slide begins. Law of proximity. Group related items together. Okay. So this is a good one. Items placed closer. So objects placed closer as seen as related. Object placed close together are related as related. Grouping helps users scan and understand user interface. So I'll tell you very clearly. So if if you join with a good studying student, who will also become a good studying student like that. So if you join with the free keyboard, you will also become funky. So if you join with Good studying, right? I mean, if you join with a scholar, you will also become a scholar. If you join with a fake human, you will also become a fake human. That's the thing we get. It is written down. So based on that, sorry, with the example so that you can get an idea. So Spotify controls like hey, you can see right this pause button, play button. Instead of this play button, we can tell another one thing. For our pause button to present at the center in Spotify. Next Spotify or the YouTube also we can tell. Spotify or YouTube. Okay, pause button will be present in YouTube at the center, and next forward button, that the button 10 times, 10 seconds. Alright, that the thing. Then Instagram actions like the command they share makes Amazon product price availability card. Right? That's the thing in India. Imagine, or I will tell you, Amazon as the example of this. Online shopping cart, that's Amazon. Price, quality, checkout buttons are in different places means it's not good and it's not easy to find. If you see Amazon, they keep them together. And that card button and anything are placed together. That's the thing. And UX loves in the wind. Okay. And tell this. Every app you use applies these laws. Here is a quick reference of which law powers which feature. So every app you are using are based on this UX principles only. Here is a quick reference in India. So Amazon uses fixed law. Okay. Laws by now and card buttons are present. That's the thing. And the Spotify, law of proximity. Google play button cut up. So in this slide we can see right. Okay, Google Occam's razor. Minimal home page only one search bar and logo purpose. That's LinkedIn. Goal grading, it will tell you 80% completed, 20% remaining. It will tell that's up. Actually in the LinkedIn it will tell you about 80% completed, 20% remaining. Like that, if you want to, it will tell 80% completed. If they tell 20% remaining, means nobody will do. So it will tell only 80% is completed. Then Swiggy, goal grading, singing like that, live order tracking. Instagram, law of proximity, like share command button or pressing nearby like law of proximity that Spotify. Okay? This is why these apps feel so easy to use. So if you are about to create an app, based on this law you can create so that your app also may come under this list, okay? So next one is that. I rules to distinct better experience, okay? So make buttons large. Important action should be easy to tap. Okay, so beyond this I will tell, okay? So what are the things we have learned like that? Okay. Fifth law. Goal grading, Occam's razor, Postel's law of proximity. These things we have learned, and remember one golden rule, guys. Users should never have to think too much while using an app. Good UX makes this effort, faster actions and better experience. Okay. So, most listen to me one thing. Make buttons larger. Important action should be easy to tap. That's the fifth laws slogan. And next, show progress. Goal grading tells use progress what to motivate users. Yeah, that's the thing. Goal grading tells and keep it simple. Remove unnecessary options like VPN, video editing in a browser app. That's none of their business right. Keeping that kind of things in across. That's the thing asked the person. Okay. Next to group related item. There's connected elements to it. That's the thing. The off proximity details and makes forms for viewing. Accept varied improves gradually post love. Okay guys, this is we have come to our end of this slide. So before completing this video, I want to tell one thing. This, whether you are clearly understanding what I was telling, whether you are flexible, whether you are whether you are understanding the thing. So if you have any doubts or any clarity or anything disturbing me, means just comment that below so that we get an idea. Without working means so that we can understand, right? So just comment below and we will look on to it. So there is some we are providing internship in your UX design course. If you are interested, just comment below interested. Okay, so we can move on to the next step. And guys, we are making UX design course in our Multimax channel. So we are making money for you. So only thing you have to do is subscribe and press the bell button. Okay, so Stay tight. We can see in the next video. And before that, I'm Roy and Steven signing off from Multimax channel. Thank you.